Hi guys, Daniel Hastings here from MMJ Wollongong. David Geary with me as well. Just doing our July Wollongong or Illawarra real estate wrap, and kicking off quickly with David as well about some market conditions and auction goings on as well.
Certainly. But just give you an update on where things are going at the moment. Basically, the market still, we all noticed last month that it had softened. That said, things had kind of blended out a little bit more now. We noticed just recently that throughout New South Wales we had a higher number of properties going on the market. That said, we found that the market actually, clearance rates at auctions have actually changed. We noticed them a fair while ago that were running up in the 80s, have dropped back slowly, continuously. Now it's actually turned around again, and I think the market now has found its grounding and levelled out. Which is a good thing, and again, there's plenty of people out there that have been able to buy property now. The frenzy's not there like it used to be.
A bit more balanced.
But they still have to buy. Vendors are still getting very good results out in the marketplace. So the market has kind of levelled out, which is really good for everyone.
Not that it's happened so much with us, but certainly seeing a lot more sales happening prior to auction.
Yes.
And I think definitely some sellers and agents are obviously looking at that angle a little bit more as a viable option for them, whereas perhaps in the not too distant past they were going to auction to really cover the bases and get into that competition thing. So probably a measure of things as well.
Certainly, like auction processes, a lot of people think that you have to sell on the day. It's a three-pronged approach, isn't it?
Yeah.
There is pre-auction, there's the auction day, and there's post-auction as well. And lots of properties that sell post-auction just get as good result as they do selling pre-auction or on the auction day.
Yeah.
You got some interesting stats as well?
Yeah, some interesting stats. Lendlease did a presentation that some of our people from MMJ were in attendance with, and it came up with some really good information to dissect what's been going on in the market. And certainly when you look at, and we've got a graphic that'll pop up as well, but certainly for the 2013, 14 and 15 years, you saw properties selling at a rate well over 5,000, say, just to pick a round figure, per annum. In fact, the 2015 year had verging on 6,000. I think it was around about the 5,800, 5,900 sort of ballpark. So, but then when you look at the 2016, it has come under the 5,000. So you're looking close to 1,000 less properties. So you know, that's something in the vicinity. I'm going to take mental arithmetic here, about 16% drop, give or take. So that's a pretty significant change for 16. Obviously, probably showed why the market was going so well at that stage and had a little bit more life with it during that approaching that peak cycle that we've seen. So so it's going to be interesting coming forward now, looking at 2017. Obviously, we've got to wait for those stats to come through because it's in the now. But certainly still showing that stock was coming down. It was probably already short compared to some previous years, but yeah, interesting analysis from a supply point of view in particular, and now to see how that demand factor is going in relation to that as well.
Okay, auctions coming up.
Yeah, got some interesting ones. Some very nice property coming up with an acreage. Victor Shalala from our office has a very impressive acreage property coming up. If memory serves, that's being auctioned in early August. David, you've got a couple of properties as well coming up.
Got two in Coral going up. They're on good residential houses on big blocks of land as well, if you're interested. Also got a great one coming up. This is obviously a little early, it's not due for 2 weeks, but down to Rogie near the beach. We've got a great one coming in the cul-de-sac. Only like 500, 600 metre walk to the water, double story, great outdoor entertaining house. So watch this space, we'll put it on Facebook again and show people what's coming up early.
Unit and Kira Street coming up on the 12th of August as well, and we've just gotten word too and been appointed. We've done a lot of work for the RMS over the years, and a really interesting development site coming up in West Wollongong too. So a real mixed bag for auctions. That'll be coming up, I should say, on the 2nd of September. So yeah, nice interesting batch, showing that we're doing a little bit of everything, which is probably part of our strength as well.
Excellent.
All right. Thanks again. We'll look forward to seeing you at our August wrap as well.
Thank you. See you.